what's up, guys? Welcome back to the studios. Lock here. And today I want to talk about my top 5 picks for PvE farming characters. Okay? There's a lot of debate back and forth. I hear a lot of squabbling in different chat channels and such about, okay, well, who should I pick that's going to be most valuable to me? And these are my top 5 picks. Okay? The way I've thought these out is cost. How much do they cost to tier 3 or transcend? What do they need a CTP or do they not need a CTP? Do they need their uniform or do they not need a uniform? What can they do specifically? And such. And so, in my opinion, my top 5, okay? So we're going to start off at number 5. My number 5 pick is going to be a little wonky, okay? It's going to be a little wonky. But that is going to be Rogue, okay? Now, she does need a CTP. She is specifically going to need a Judgment. But the reason she's in my top 5 is, one, she's easily farmable through the Epic Quest missions. You can get bios of her from Danger Room Extreme. You can also farm her bios in the crafting system as well. So she's a very easy pickup. Her uniform makes her a much, much more valuable character. Her only downside is for her to actually do really well, she is going to need that CTP of Judgment. But giving her that CTP, she's going to do all kinds of she's going to do your World Boss Legend, she's going to do your World Boss Ultimate, she's going to do well for you in GBR, she's going to do well for you in PvP, because she is a sub PvP character as well, especially for AC, with her 4 skill being very similar to Jean's 5, just on a smaller scope. But she's definitely going to be my number 5 pick. Okay? Now, these picks aren't necessarily free-to-play, premium, etc. This is just top 5 in general, in my honest opinion. Okay? Now, I will say the top 3 will be split between free-to-play, premium, and, well, I won't say premium, free-to-play, top tier, mega build, etc., etc., etc. Anyways, number 4 is going to be Vision. Okay, Vision has a great tier 3. He can work with a proc, but he's kind of inconsistent. He is better with a rage for all-around content, but he can work with a proc if you time it right for his rotation. He's going to clear World Boss Ultimate. He's going to be a great lead for not only himself, but for your Scarlet Witch. He can also take advantage of other characters' passives that are very unique, like Hulkbusters for HP. He's very, very versatile. And being a universal, it just kind of enforces that a little bit more. My number 3 character is going to be this man right here, Loki. Now, again, he's going to be more of a medium build character. He is going to need a CTP. I don't have one on him myself, but he can work with a proc, just not as well as with an energy or a rage, depending on whether you're using the President uniform or if you're using the TVA. If you have both of these, a rage and the TVA will outstandingly perform for you in ABX. If you have an energy and the President uniform, he's going to perform outstandingly in World Boss Legend, World Boss Ultimate, GBR, and basically every other game mode. He's gonna perform well. His PvP value isn't spectacular, it isn't anything special, but he can do a little bit of work in some AC. But again, he is gonna need a CTP. My number 2 pick is gonna be the ultimate free-to-play carry character, and that's gonna be Falcon. Okay, This man can use an obelisk like it's a CTP of energy. I'm sure you've seen plenty of videos of him floating around YouTube. But this man, he doesn't require a lot of anything. You give him a nice 200 proc obelisk. You give him a base, regular Power of Angry Hulk. Give him a stage 3 type enhancement. Do his skills a little bit. Give him some generic Uru, and he's going to perform for you in World Boss Ultimate, World Boss Legend. He's going to do GBR. He's going to do everything. And to boot, he's actually quite good in Alliance Conquest as well. So for a free-to-play level, a cheap cost meta that will literally carry you, this is going to be your guy. Get this uniform. My number one pick, this character is a little bit more expensive to build, but it's going to be Supergiant. She is a native tier 2 character. She does need her uniform, and she will need a CTP of Judgment. But just a Judgment at level 70, not Transcended, just regular Awakened. She's going to push 9 mil in ABX for starters. She's going to erase GBR. She's going to erase World Boss Ultimate. She's going to erase World Boss Legend. Supergiant is going to erase the entire game. And not only that, but she has this passive ability. Is it this one? No, it's her other passive. This one right here. When hit, applies to self, grants 75% invisibility, and ignores targeting, with a cooldown of 5 seconds, and it lasts for 2. That means every 3 seconds, if you're hit, you're going to go invisible, and it's going to be hard to target you. She's going to be very annoying, which makes her really, really good in Alliance Conquest. So do keep that in mind. Now, again, she is a native tier 2, so she is going to cost quite a bit of money, but having her on your roster is going to carry you through 90% of the game. Number one right here. And we can't leave out our girl. We have to keep her in the list. So I'm gonna keep her out of my top 5, but basically this is just a given. She's a free tier 2 for new players right off the bat. Whether you have her new Gundam Rogers uniform or this one, doesn't matter. She's just gonna obliterate PvE content for you in any aspect of the game. She's not that great for PvP, but PvE wise, she's been the top dog for many, many years. So this is a definite pickup. This is a definite free to play character. In that sense, she can use a proc, considering she's best with a CTP of energy, but she will shine if you give her that energy. But that's my top my top 5 picks, and of course bonus Sharon Rogers. She's always going to be at the top. So there was not even a point in even adding her to the list, because you already know. But that's my top 5 pick on best characters to pick, especially if you're mid-game, newer, or looking to enhance your PvE ability to farm more efficiently and optimize. So take that for what you will. Feel free to disagree with me, agree, and get hype about it, whatever you want to do. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. This is Locke signing out. Have a good one.